been months in the making, but tonight Clutch Adams goes one-on-one with the Mecca. Two former heavyweight champions going at it. We're also going to have tag team action. Junie Underwood and Zach Zander against Los Toxicos. We're going to have three-way action with Griffin McCoy, Dio Bando, baby, and Big Dan Champion. Big Dan Champion's former tag team partner Havoc will be in action against the great VSK. Brad Baylor returns to PPW against GKM. And we're going to have a big one in championship material in CXR. I've been hogging the show. EJ, Johnny St. Clair, how are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling absolutely electric here tonight for our first episode of Spark. Thanks for joining us here live out on YouTube. We have a great show in store for you tonight.
Oh, former AEW superstar and the incredible Diego Hill. I want to hear from PPW Nation. Who has Facade retaining the PPW title tonight? Do we have anybody that thinks Diego Hill will be walking out the champion? Don't take Diego Hill lightly. And then, of course, we have Fuego del Sol all the way from Mexico, all the way from AEW, former AEW star. Actually, I think he's from Alabama, but that's our little secret, right, PPW Nation?
Absolutely. If you don't have this one circled on the card, you got to go back to geometry class, because this one is going to be absolute fireworks. You're going to be on the edge of your seat all night.
I've been posted up outside Fuego's hotel room all week. Since he landed here, since he touched down in America. I've been trying to get an interview for him, a little bit of a inside scoop before the match. He won't talk to me, but, you know, that's okay. I still think he has a chance against Facade tonight.
That unpredictability, Facade and Diego Hill, no strangers to one another. They were both in the ring together back in April at Super Show 4 when Facade won that PPW title. Diego Hill was right there, right in the thick of it. But it wound up being Facade getting that pin on Dio Bando. So those two know each other very, very well, but this is the first time we are seeing Fuego del Sol challenging for that heavyweight title. And I agree with you 100%. It could be a huge, huge, huge upset if he walks out of here with that gold.
Absolutely, and you know this one's going to be decided high above that top rope.
Absolutely. Facade loves to fly. We don't know what, he could fly off of this table. This action could spill out here and he could fly off of the table we are sitting at right now. That is how unpredictable Facade can be. Fuego del Sol, no stranger to taking to the air. Neither is Diego Hill. That one is going to need the high ceilings of the Slatington Expo Center because these guys are going to be all over the place. And the real true X factor is Fuego del Sol because these three-way matches are incredibly unpredictable. You never know what's going to happen. Facade doesn't even have to get pinned to lose his PPW heavyweight title tonight. He doesn't have to be involved in the decision.
Absolutely. Big, big opportunity on the line here. Don't forget, we do have a meet and greet with Fuego del Sol, courtesy of both PPW and Illumination Brewing. If you're interested in meeting the man himself, check that out.
Speaking of Illumination Brewing, don't mind if I do.
No.
There we go.
That's great. What flavor you got?
This is the Peach Shandy, the Funk Brewing Bites.
Yeah.
Peach Shandy. This is product placement I can support.
Absolutely. These are great summer brews. I like the Bomb Pop myself.
The Bomb Pop is incredible.
That's what I've got. Yeah, and it's great. It's great that we have Illumination Brewing as a sponsor. They are courtesy. Fuego is appearing courtesy of Illumination Brewing, so we got to give them major props for supporting us and hooking us up with drinks and basically being there every step of the way alongside us. So it's good to have an ally like that, a decent sponsor. They really are the best.
They are a great tag team partner. And speaking of tag team action, trios action actually, we do have the Syndicate, Counter-Strike, Andy Header, trios action here. Sam Adams was a very busy man at Free Fallin'. The Brothers Gray were they were out on excursion. They were spreading the Syndicate brand to Australia last month. Sam Adams was here, came up a little bit short in his bid to win the PPW television title, but he was busy that night. Backstage, I don't know if you saw it on PPW's social media, he attacked Ricky Price, the usual trios partner of Counter-Strike, injured his hand. Ricky Price not here tonight, but Andy Header was able to step in, and that is one heck of a substitution. That is a 2-time PPW television champion, and he is a great presence. It is his experience, the youth of Counter-Strike. It is a perfect counterbalance to the Syndicate and that sinister Sam Adams.
That's right. Andy's a veteran. He's definitely going to be teaching them some new tricks in the ring. And like you said, Counter-Strike, they're pretty young. Okay?
Yeah.
Syndicate, not so much. They've been in this business a long time. They've been competing in the sport at a high level for even longer. And they're not opponents that you should take lightly, especially not Sam Adams.
Absolutely.
100% agreed.
You know, Sam Adams always has something planned, so keep one eye on Sam Adams, one eye on your opponent at all times. That's my advice for Counter-Strike.
100%. Former PPW heavyweight champion, Sam Adams, tag champion, trios champion. He has done it all for a reason. But sometimes it's not about titles. Sometimes it's about something a little more important. And that's what we're going to see tonight when the Mecca and Clutch Adams go at it. 2 former champions in their own right, 2 of the best PPW champions we've ever seen. And this is Clutch's chance for revenge. Who here in the audience was here in April for Super Show 4 when Clutch Adams cashed in that golden ticket? It looked for all purposes like he was about to take home that championship once again, but the Mecca had other plans, made his return to PPW. And now the 2 are finally going to go head-to-head. It was supposed to happen last month. It was not able to go down. But they are here tonight. They are ready to go.
And if you didn't see last month, Clutch had a match with Ricky Price, and we kind of saw a different version of Clutch Adams. Somebody who's way more focused, somebody who's way more angry. He's less playing by the rules. Not that he did in the first place, but this is a totally different Clutch, and I'm interested to see how that comes into play tonight against the guy who cost him that golden ticket opportunity.
Absolutely. Clutch Adams, another wily veteran here against Mecca. Very bad blood brewing, as you mentioned before, over the past year or so even, and it's coming to a head tonight, and you're not going to want to miss a minute of that action.
It goes all the way back to December, to Lights Out, when the Mecca and Clutch Adams teamed against Adrian Soriano and the former Enzo Amore, Real One. After the match, Clutch just takes out his partner, blames him for the loss. It's been brewing since then, and it comes to a head tonight. And I have to say, this isn't a number 1 contenders match per se, but I really do feel like the winner of that match has as much of a claim as anybody to that number 1 contendership for the PPW title.
Big stakes, I agree with you. Whoever wins this matchup
Stakes,
is going
we're not talking about South Philly right now.
What's that?
Stakes, we're not talking about South Philly's finest. Wrong
okay. Without, of course. Whiz without. But, big opportunity here. And like you said, whoever wins this one is going to place themselves at the top of that division.
And then we have another big title match. We have a very controversial title match with Rembrandt defending against Tom Mitchell, Trace Parker, and the commission's own Sugar Dan. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think Travis Norbert and the commission have a point here. Sugar Dan, not fair and square, but Sugar Dan and the commission won last month. And this should be a one-on-one match. This should be Rembrandt and Sugar Dan. General Manager Mr. Ruda conveniently not here tonight, not in attendance, but he just throws Trace Parker into the mix, and then...
Excuse me!
Oh, boy.
All you had to say is that you summoned him like Beetlejuice.
You don't do any insinuation that I had anything to do with Mr. Ruda's disappearance tonight. Just because he interfered in the commission's match doesn't mean he's going to disappear conveniently. Now, let me get on stage and show you how it's done.
Mr. Norbert, we did not insinuate anything. If we were listening, we were just speculating. It's not illegal to speculate.
Just remember, speculation leads to bruises. Now, let's talk about something else. Let's talk about that no-good Chris White, if he's here. He's nothing but a John Cena wannabe. He thinks he's a protege, and he's not. He's fat. He's got mayonnaise dripping out of his beard. That's not gray hair. That's mayonnaise. That's right. I said it. Now, the other good thing about this place is Illumination Brewing. And unfortunately, it has Chris White's name attached to it. But this is good, and Chris is bad. That's right. Drink some for me, huh? Come on. I only drink milk, and I have it with my cookies at 9 p.m., so I can't drink this, but I hear it's good.
It is really good, and,
That's right.
and you know what? You got to give Chris White
That's
some
right.
credit for coming up with this recipe. I mean, he's the man behind this drink that you're praising.
That's right.
You know what, Norbert? I know I always said never trust a man that turns down a free beer, and you're proving my point right here.
Well, you know, you do a lot of insinuation on the microphone. I hear your little stupid comments. There goes Norbert slithering like a snake. You think I don't listen to it, buddy? Huh?
I say it to be heard.
Yeah, keep saying it to be heard. Pretty soon you won't be heard anymore. I got the commission, buddy. That's right.
So-
that's not a threat, that's a promise.
Do you see how
I'm not
close he is?
afraid. I'm not afraid of you,
That's
Norbert.
right.
Do you
What are you
see
looking
how
at, Timmy?
close he is to me?
He's a close talker.
That's right. You put that sign down, buddy. I'll take it and rip it right now in front of y'all. Elbow drop it, right on the concrete.
Oh, I like. Let's just focus on some of the
That's
hashtags
right.
here.
That's
Hashtag Free Delilah, who is supporting the commission now under threat of having her manager's license revoked. And that second hashtag is Travis is trash. Now, I don't want to, please, that's a little harsh. Do not chant Travis is trash at that man tonight, please. I am asking everybody to do that as a courtesy.
Anyone that shouts Travis is trash is getting ejected by the State Athletic Commission tonight. That's right.
Yeah, please don't chant Travis is trash. That would be terrible if everybody chanted that right now. Please don't do it.
Shut your damn mouths.
Don't.
Shut your mouth.
Oh no, they're saying it. They're saying it. No, stop, please. Please.
You all are failing third grade. How you like that? That's right. That's right. I'm getting with the teacher, paying her off.
Well, the people have spoken, Norbert.
And whatever you do, do not call him Nerdbert. Do not call him Nerdbert.
Shut up, stupid BP.
But while you're here, Travis, I want to get your insight. Again, this should, and I will even say this, I feel like this should be a one-on-one match with Sugar Dan and Rembrandt, but how have you prepared for the uncertainties of a fatal four-way?
We don't need to prepare anything, buddy. We're the commission. We come ready and prepared for any situation. But Mr. Ruda had no business interjecting in this match. It should have been a one-on-one. It should have been Sugar Dan versus the Rembrandt. We had it all planned out, you see? And then Mr. Ruda put his little slimy hands into it, and his peanut head, it's shiny. It's blinding you if you look at it under spotlight on the right angle. And then he interjects nice and smooth. Stupid Happy Days rejects. I ain't got time for them. That's just slowing us down. Sugar Dan's got this in the can. Don't you worry.
We
That's
could
right.
very well see
That's right.
a new
That's right.
No Limits champion tonight.
Sugar Dan's going to wear the strap tonight, buddy.
Has Sugar Dan ever been in a match like this, in a four-way, in a title defense?
The commission trains all of its members for the top-of-the-line matches, any unforeseen circumstances, any situation you throw them at them, the commission's got it all handled ahead of time. And Mr. Ruda found it later tonight. Yeah.
I guess we have to just take his word on it, right? I guess we'll see in less than an hour and a half, guys.
Yeah, it is 5:32. We are an hour and a half away from the action, but don't forget, those doors are going to be opening very shortly after we conclude here at Spark, and we will have our meet and greet. Fuego del Sol is here. He'll be signing autographs, taking pictures. Your chance to meet the former AEW star, your chance to meet the stars of PPW. Adina Steele back for the first time in over a year and a half. It was October of 2022, the last time Adina Steele wrestled in a PPW ring. Did not get the win that night. She came up a little short against Danny Moe in a women's title match, but she is now, because of the injury to Harleen Lopez, back in contention, can walk out of here tonight the women's champion. But to do that, Adina Steele's got to do something no one else has been able to do, and that is stop Sammy Chaos, who has seemed very unstoppable. Travis, you know a little bit about that yourself.
I have a little bit of what?
You know a little bit about how unstoppable Sammy Chaos is.
I don't know anything about Sammy Chaos except she's reckless. She broke my damn nose. She's walking the line here and not walking the line. This damn place is a mud show. And that's another example of it. People not following the rules. It's unsafe here. Unsafe. That's right. And Sammy Chaos does nothing but bring chaos wherever she goes.
Well, you're right about that. You're right about that, Norbert. Sammy Chaos has been on an absolute tear, and in my opinion, she still looks to be unstoppable.
Yeah, Adina
Sammy Chaos
definitely
hasn't even-
has her work cut out for her tonight. You know, it's going to be interesting to see how that's going to transpire. Could we possibly be seeing an end of Sammy Chaos's title reign only 3 months in?
Well, it's inherently unpredictable. You're preparing for completely different opponents. Harleen Lopez is a much different fighter than Sammy Chaos. Harleen Lopez, more of a striker, more brute force. Adina's going to be a little quicker. Adina is going to mix some things up. And Adina is not a stranger to facing high-end competition. Adina Steele, in her time away from PPW, has been spreading her wings, has been all over the Northeast, has victories over the likes of Amasha Slamovich from TNA. She has really made a name for herself, and she is back home. And I think there's no more of a perfect homecoming for Adina Steele than scoring the upset and walking out tonight the women's champion.
Yeah, definitely not the morning odds favorite in this matchup, but anything could happen in pro wrestling. And like you were saying, Adina Steele has been hitting the road, sharpening her skills, and now tonight she is in a huge, huge matchup at her return at PPW.
Completely. All that being said, I will believe anyone can stop Sammy Chaos when I see it for myself. Not the only return, though. It's the most prolonged return, but we also have the very, very talented tag team of CXR making their PPW returns tonight, where they will be facing former two-time tag team champions, championship material Joey Martinez, Vinnie Mac. These two hooked it up back in February at Walk the Line, and when that happened, it was during that period where championship material had, how's the most delicate way to put this, absconded with the tag team championships. Stole would be a much more fitting word. They stole those PPW Tag Team Championships, and they made a quote-unquote defense against CXR. But tonight, that talented pair from New York is back. They are looking for revenge, and it really will be a moment of revenge because the only team to have defeated CXR so far here in PPW is championship material.
Well, just be careful with your verbiage there, Brian. Last time I insinuated that championship material stole those tag team titles, which they did. I had a very angry Joey Martinez screaming into my headset and into my face, spitting all over me.
My night is not complete until Joey Martinez has screamed at me. It happens every month.
I was just going to say, I've been calling matches for Joey Martinez a long time, and pretty much it always ends with him screaming it in your ear.
Fair enough, fair enough. I'm just trying to mitigate any potential damages. I mean, we got kids in the audience here. He's a pretty scary guy.
Anybody here scared of Joey Martinez? Nope, nobody's scared of Joey.
I heard a yeah.
Oh, okay. One person scared of Joey. Anybody here scared of Travis Norbert? Oh, wow, that was a strong no.
Trust me, you would be if you were right next to him and you could smell him.
Would anybody like to ask Travis Norbert a question?
Do you look in the mirror anytime soon? Huh?
Not recently.
That's a good thing. Don't ever look in the mirror, ever.
If anybody would like to participate, our correspondent Scarlett Joe is here. Would anybody like to ask a question of Norbert or talk about something they want to see tonight? I see a hand up.
All right, we got a question over there. Make sure you tell us your name before you ask your question there.
My name's AJ, and do you take a shower?
Yes.
He wants to know if you take a shower, Norbert.
I think that question was directed at him.
You talking to
He
me?
must have caught a whiff back there.
Answer the question, Travis.
I'm not talking to him.
Travis, he wants to know if you take a shower.
Take a shower? Why don't you take a hike, Timmy? Huh? How you like that?
His name's AJ.
Where'd you get that haircut? Walmart? Huh? What kind of shoes you got on? You got Pro Wings? Ken Griffey Jr. Yeah, you got them at Wish.com. Ken Griffey Jr.'s.
We have another question here.
Travis, you're a nerd.
Whoa!
What do you mean I'm a nerd? I enforce regulation.
You're trash.
I'm trash. You're trash, buddy. Why don't you get in that wrestling ring later, huh? You little purple pink, what are them, Crocs? You going to work in the hospital?
You're trash.
What is all this trash coming? You see what you did? You caused this. These were innocent youth and you all spoiled them.
We are corrupting the youth of PPW
Damn right.
Nation.
And Chris White back there giggling. I see you, mayonnaise beard. I see you.
Travis, we have a question. Can you
Another
try to
one.
pay attention, please?
Now, all these questions for me. Ask one of these guys.
Why are you so ugly?
Yeah, man.
I'll have you know there are many ladies in the Regulation Nation just begging to get into the damn spotlight with Travis Norbert. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, that's because I don't want to be in the dark with you.
Shut your face.
Why do you smell like a dirty
Oh my God, all this smell.
Well, I noticed they're all kind of sitting farther away.
Can we get some real questions here? Oh my God. What? Shut up.
You smell like spoiled milk.
Oh, please graduate third grade.
Travis, are you Riz?
What are you grabbing your pants for?
All right,
Do your
we're-
parents know you're grabbing yourself? I'm gonna tell the teacher on you too. I'm gonna tell the principal too. That's what I do. I tell on people.
All right, that's
Keep that
enough from
microphone away
Travis
from the speaker.
Norbert. Does anyone have any questions about tonight's event?
Thank you.
Anybody have a question that's not an insult of Travis Norbert?
Thank you.
We'd love to hear him all night.
Save it for the show. You'll have chances to yell at him later.
All right. How are you going to help Sugar Dan win tonight because he can't do it on his own?
Look, I've already told you. The commission trains every one of their members for every circumstance, every scenario out there. I don't need to help Sugar Dan. He's got it all by himself. He can beat 3 guys at once. He doesn't need me. I'm there just making sure regulations are enforced.
And hitting people with walkers occasionally.
Any other questions? Questions for us about the show, about wrestling in general, not about Travis Norbert, anything else?
I think they just had so much fun making fun of Travis that they wore themselves out.
It is a pretty fun thing to do, isn't it?
Well, he just made. Well, wait. Hold on.
I think Scarlett may have a question. Her hand's up.
No, it's more a comment. Travis just makes it so easy because, I mean, just look at him.
You be quiet.
You insulted.
Your roots are showing, miss.
You insulted
That's right.
Sammy Chaos.
That's right.
You insulted Sammy Chaos because she's dominating this industry. Do you have a problem?
She's
with
sloppy.
women
She broke my
dominating
nose.
this industry?
She's sloppy and broke my nose. I didn't deserve it. I was trying to get a better view in the ring, and she came over and she clocked me one.
You probably
Reckless.
didn't deserve it. You did deserve it.
I don't deserve nothing. I'm trying to uphold regulation. I got inspections to do.
What do we think, guys? We think he deserved it?
You deserve
Shut up.
it.
You all are spoiled by Chris White back there, Mr. Mayonnaise Breath. Look at him giggling. You know you did this to these innocent children. Now look at them. They're spoiled youth of tomorrow.
I think we have a question from this young master up in the front row.
Oh, God, not again.
I bet you're gonna lose, Travis.
Travis, listen here. What's your name again? Yeah. Please get a different name. You can go to the courthouse. Look, I'm not a wrestler. You see? I don't wrestle. I don't lose. I just enforce
You're kidding.
regulation.
You're kidding. You're not a wrestler.
No, I'm not a wrestler.
I'm shocked.
I'm a state athletic commissioner. That's right. And I'm head of it. And I get the commission members to do all the work for me. The strong stuff. The backhands that they need to be laid out. Like with these 3 up here, they need a couple backhands.
Try it.
Like I said, I don't do it. I got the muscle out there to do
Let's
it.
not enforce
I believe Mr. White has a question.
Don't give him the microphone, Mr. Mayonnaise Beard.
I'm going to, so there's that.
Oh, here we go. Swine Carnival House Slumlord. Here comes the Slumlord, everybody. Listen up.
Travis, always a pleasure. Appreciate it. So as you guys got into wrestling, who were some of your favorite stars back in the day?
Definitely The Undertaker. #1 for me.
I've always been a big fan of Bryan Danielson. Always been my #1. Has been since I was a kid, and I'm so happy that he's back again in the ring.
I gotta go a little old school. The Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Travis, who was your favorite wrestler as a child, or did you?
Gotta
not
give it up for the GOAT, Ric Flair. Woo!
Yeah, that makes sense.
Good question.
That's right.
We're gonna be wrapping this up here soon, but we have a few more comments from the crowd.
Hey, Travis. I bet you $100.
Look, I can't take
got a bet here. Hold
you
on.
don't even have 100 pennies, Billy. All right, $100. What, Monopoly money?
I bet I can beat you in a wrestling match.
Oh, you could beat me? You think so? Where's your wrestler license? You ain't got one.
How do you know he doesn't have one?
Because I didn't give it to him.
Oh, he's got you there.
Way to weasel your way out of
We have
that
two
one.
more questions. Two more questions before we wrap
I don't
this
give
up.
license out to unsafe workers.
Everyone yell, Travis is trash. Travis is trash.
Well, that is a way to put a cap on.
Can we
the
get the
first
FCC in
episode.
here? This vulgar language from this crowd needs to be shut down. All vulgar language.
Well, we are just about out of time.
Where's the FCC? I need them quick.
So we will be shutting this one down. PPW Nation, thank you for
Friendly
interacting.
show.
Thank you for making PPW Spark such a
Shut up.
success. We want to thank our partners here at Illumination Brewing and Funk Brewing Company.
And we have a few giveaways
Yes.
here to end our show.
That's right. We got these signed PPW trading cards. Who wants them?
Is that a Paul Bow trading card?
That is. Okay, but
Oh my goodness.
we can't give away any beer, so that guy over there, he'll get upset. So
All mine.
You guys want?
All mine.
I got, well, the birthday guy got to get a card. So where's the birthday guy? Over here, Grayson. All right, I got 3 cards, so you can pick which one you want, and one of them's me. You better pick me. You want Nolan, I know you do. That's who was training in the ring, right? All right, you take Nolan. All right. You're welcome. We have 2 more cards. Let's give them away. How can we give them away, Brian? Let's think.
Let's think here.
Let's do a little trivia. How
Let's
about
do a
that?
little
Say
trivia. Who wants to
trivia.
play a little PPW trivia?
All right, yeah. Let's hands up. PPW trivia. All right, we're gonna go with this guy right here. All right, you ready? All right, what's your name?
Frankie.
Frankie. All right. Go ahead, Brian. Ask him some PPW trivia.
What 2 PPW stars come together for a team called the Neon Blondes?
What? Fonsaldi.
And Danny Moe. That's close
Yes,
enough. There
that's
you
it.
go.
Correct.
F.
Good job, buddy.
Fix was in on that one.
All right, we need one more back there. His hands are up. I saw your hand up first.
That's a solid,
Over here.
That's a solid F for the day.
Shut up.
All right,
What's your name?
this one,
AJ.
AJ.
EJ, he's up there.
AJ.
Oh, AJ, okay.
This
like
one-
AJ Styles. All right.
This one might be a little harder, so you got to think really hard on this one.
I got confidence. I'm already giving you the card. But
Who
that's okay.
is the biggest nerd in PPW?
Oh, that's easy.
Travis.
Oh, guys, you think Travis is the biggest nerd?
I hate your guts, Paul Bobo. Just remember, your license is up for renewal in 4 weeks, buddy. 4 weeks.
4 weeks.
Damn right.
All right, guys.
Well, I was gonna
Thank
say-
you.
I was gonna
Hey, the
say-
show, we're going to be opening up the doors in about 5 minutes. Give these guys a round of applause. They knocked it out of the park.
And we want to thank everybody at Funk Brewing, Illumination Brewing, for being such great tag team partners with PPW. Thank you for being a part of Spark. Enjoy the show tonight. We will be back July 13th. Right here at the Slatington Expo Center for Sons of the Patriots, and already announced, Gilbert will be here.
All right. And he's eyeing you up, Travis.
What? What? I don't want no stupid Gil Phil, Berg, whatever the hell his name is. Looking at me.
You're next.
What do you mean I'm next?
You're next.
I'm next for nothing.
PPW Nation, thank you once more and enjoy the show. And have a great night. This
keep
has
him
been
away from me.
Spark.
Thank everyone for coming. This was our first episode of PPW Spark. Follow us on YouTube, PPW Entertainment.
You can't. Don't touch it. You're going to jail, buddy. You touch this beer, you're going to jail. You're trash. You're going to juvenile hall next. How you like that?
Keep following him up. You have to walk through that crowd.
First episode in the books. That was fun.
Yeah, that's fun. I had more fun doing that.
If you wanna make a movement, then you better come in. It's just ability, that reason that we're so thin. Living and dying, and the stories that are go any home. First thing you learn, you gotta make it in this world alone. Black coat, white shoes, black hat, Cadillac, yeah. Before the time bomb. Black coat, white shoes, black hat, Cadillac, yeah. Before the time bomb. Now he's gone out, he got free, he got a coat, got a car. He's 21 years old, he's running numbers from the bar. He's paid his people, he's getting